Well, if you want to just take that,
Yeah, sure.
put it on somewhere, and just have a seat.
There we go. All right. So we're rolling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Camera's on. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, we'll get started. I suppose just first off, if you could start by just telling us about yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. My name's Nick. I'm a member of a decontamination crew. Basically what that means is we're specialised in the removal of highly infectious and dangerous materials. Most of the time though, I just get called an immune.
Before we get started with more questions, could you just explain how does immunity work, or what is it that makes you immune to the virus and its strains?
Yeah, sure. So immunity comes about when a person has a combination of strains in their body which make them immune to all other strain attacks. There's been one or two confirmed cases of true immunity in the world, but every so often you hear rumours in different sectors of people claiming to be immune.
You mentioned true immunity. Could you define that for us?
Well, it's just basically a person that doesn't have any strains at all, but are completely oblivious to any attacks from strains. Basically means that they don't run the risk of being infected at all. They're like a superhuman.
What does your job involve?
Well, most of the time it's just removing potentially dangerous or infectious materials out of areas that could spread the risk of infection. Often it's materials like clothes or food. Can also be linen, appliances, sometimes body disposal. Often we can go into a building and assess its ability to spread the strain. Often I'm the only one who can get close enough to actually remove some of these materials. There's buildings sometimes that are a fire hazard as well, so we have to clear them out. And then there's a reconstructor team that will come in afterwards and assess the land or the building's potential to be reused again in a safe manner afterwards. This area you can see here is a stretch of land that we came through and decontaminated about a month ago. We had reason to believe that the plant life here was infected with a pretty nasty strain. So we eradicated all the plant life, and this is the end result. Look out there, you can actually see a decontamination crew sterilising the field out there at the moment. Well, just get you the backpack.
Why would you say you'd be dealing with the fire risk?
Often I'm the only one who can get close enough to these materials to remove them safely. And, you know, we can't have areas that are fire risk open to the general public and running the risk of spreading any strain outbreaks in the sectors.
Why is the job necessary?
Well, you can't have people walking around or animals wandering around through areas that are potentially infected and then spreading the risk of further outbreaks. It's a job that's necessary because a lot of these materials, even if we haven't confirmed they're infectious, somebody has to investigate the potential for an infection through them. And as I said before, I'm the one who's able to get close enough to them without harming myself or anybody else.
Is immunity required to do your job?
Technically, yes, but if you're not immune, you could do it if you had if you took all the necessary safety measures, like wearing, protective suits and having specialised cleaning equipment and equipment to remove all the items. But even then, those people run the risk of infecting themselves and the community through accidentally tearing a hole in their suit, for instance. Also, a lot of that equipment is hard to come by nowadays, so I don't have to wear any of that stuff. I can just go in and just remove stuff as I am.
Thanks for your help, man. All right. See you later.
How does the job affect you?
Just take it in my stride. It's just one of those ways of helping society in the best way that I can. And my mates think I have a morbid sense of humour, but at the end of the day, it's just a job, and I feel I'm doing my part. Okay, 10-4, we're on it. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to cut this short. There's been a confirmed case of a couple of bodies that need to be removed at the moment, so I'm gonna have to go.
Do you mind if we come along?
No, come along. Come and check out what we do.